Fortnite Save the World is in a purgatory where development is near zero. In 2020, Epic Games announced that the game mode would no longer be in development. Since then, players' frustration has been never-ending. Save the World was supposed to be a PvE campaign story that coincides with Battle Royale. However, the product that we have today is nothing short of a day and night difference. As it stands, Save the World is primarily one thing: a daily V-Bucks generator. Founders that purchased Save the World before June 2020 are able to log in and complete daily quests that award 100 V-Bucks per day. Additionally, there's a chance that certain missions can reward 50 V-Bucks each day as well. Save the World was never meant to be this though. Players had a vision that this game mode was meant to be something great. Fortnite is very good at its core. The gunplay, music, and storytelling are phenomenal. Take a listen to this and reflect on the emotions that you feel. This may be controversial to some, but Fortnite is in my top 5 video games of all time. Credit is given where credit is due. Battle Royale has superseded everyone's expectations in its performance, from a small meteor that was forming in the sky to now. Fortnite has changed the playing field when it comes to a live service game. But Fortnite has seemingly left its older, original self in the dark. Save the World is just a remnant of the original Fortnite. It's got good systems that have been changed through its development cycle, and the questlines are pretty decent with hilarious humor. It's a fun game mode and it's just been abandoned. Now listen, 2025 has brought an abnormal amount of updates to Save the World. Various bug fixes and weapons balance changes, to devs engaging with the Save the World community on Reddit. This is a step in the right direction that Epic Games needs to make. I've asked the community for their opinions on what they want to see in Save the World, so here's my 2026 wishlist for Save the World. New content is at the forefront. Twine Peaks deserves a new storyline with story missions that immerse you in the world. Story is a top priority to players of the game. Alongside more story, harder content needs to be introduced. Either give us more zones with a new power level grind, or give us access to power level 180 zones to test our limits. A quality of life change that endgame players desperately need is the ability to auto-recycle lower level materials. I don't need certain materials clogging my inventory space, and I can't drop unwanted materials to other players anymore. So, please grant us the option to recycle materials either by rarity or by name. And a few weeks ago, the Xenon's bow radius was nerfed to match all other bows in the game. And honestly, the radius was ridiculously huge. A nerf was deserving. However, I think that it could have been tuned differently. I think all other bows need a radius buff to incentivize us to actually use them over the Xenon bow. And this isn't just limited to bows, all other weapons in the game could use some love. Nothing too crazy that introduces power creep, but let's make some stronger and more fun weapons rather than nerfing the meta into the ground after 5 years. There's also currently a bug in the game where if you aim down sights at husks, they seemingly jitter and make it more difficult for you to hit your target. On keyboard and mouse, this is somewhat easy to work around, but on controller it makes me want to give up and just put the game down. I'm not sure if that's a coding issue or what could be causing it, but this is a bug that has been in the game for too long and something that needs to be addressed. On that note, expeditions also need to be addressed. I think it's time we add the availability of 5-star rewards from expeditions. The current system isn't the best by a long shot, and the whole area of the game could use some tuning to make it seem more immersive. It's currently just an AFK gamble machine, which rewards you with 4-star materials at best, which is just not worth it if you are in Twine Peaks. One thing I find myself struggling a lot with too is forgetting what element the storm is projected to be. I'm not talking about mission modifiers that tell you the element. In normal missions, it's easy to miss the dialogue box that tells you the storm's element, especially if there's already a lot of information popping up on the screen. And a change that I desperately want to see added is the ability to leave missions faster after they have already ended. There's no reason that we should have to wait on a timer to finish if we want to leave the mission. A simple skip cutscene and leave mission button is more than enough. This is a simple change that will save so much time and make the quality of life significantly better. Now, there's a lot that can be done better in Save the World, and I think it's important to discuss your thoughts on what you want to see. If there's something that I didn't mention, please leave a comment and share your thoughts. Engage in discussion with others, and hopefully some good changes can come our way. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch. Support me by leaving a like on the video, but only if you liked the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.